Today I'm working on an old Audi S8. We're just replacing the upper control arms. On this style suspension, you have to remove the entire strut assembly and kind of do it on the bench because this forward-most arm is kind of trapped in there. The rear one you can do in place. You can sneak that bolt out and pull it out in place, but this one right here, you have to pull the whole assembly down. So not that bad of a job, but why I'm replacing them is it had these aftermarket ones installed. These are from 034 Motorsports. They're really high quality control arms, and they have these. The ball joints are there. It's a booted Heim joint, so it's more of a for race applications kind of thing. And I wouldn't recommend these for a daily driver, something that's just driven, on the road mostly. This would be better for a car that was a track car that occasionally went on the road, but these don't hold up as well as standard ball joints. They're all loose, every single one of them, and they're creaky and noisy, and even with the boots, they still just don't last quite as long. Another thing I don't really like about this style of control arm is, as nice as the construction is, these are super heavy duty and really well machined. They, the way you would adjust it is you would actually have to get this bolt off, this pinch bolt, which is usually kind of a fight, and then you would have to loosen this nut and actually spin it. You wouldn't be able to do it all in place. So if you were trying to align this car and you were using these to get the alignment into spec, it would be very time consuming. You'd have to pull this loose, unscrew this, turn the ball joint, put it back on, and you'd have to keep going back and forth until it was right. And it'd be a long process and very annoying. It'd be better if there was like a kind of how a tie rod is. There's a threaded rod in here with 2 jam nuts, and then you could, just in place, move the threaded rod in the center and then adjust it that way, versus taking it all apart each time. But yeah, so as far as aftermarket control arms go, I would not recommend it. I would not recommend Heim joints or booted Heim joints for daily driving. So I've seen they just don't last as long. These have been on the car for a long time, and I'm sure they've been loud and noisy and loose for a long time too. But yeah, so thanks for watching.